And we're live on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma, doing like a random one-off City Skylines stream. I've been playing this game again lately. It's been fun. It's one of those games where there's like a never-ending list of things that you could do. It's kind of like modded Minecraft, I guess. And I think I might be imagining things, but the frames... Games pause as I zoom in and out. They don't feel as smooth as they've been lately. Maybe that's because I'm streaming. Dang. Anyway, we got peeps tuning in. Floyne, I'm Thriving, The Thinky, Itzalusk, SC Plays Minecraft, Cyborg, Delta Gamer. Welcome to the stream. The Thinky says, hello X, I played this game briefly, but I just don't have the time to sink into it. Yeah, it's a bit of a time sink. I don't know how many hours this is, not too many. But I've just been playing it over the last week. Relaxing a bit. Just enjoying casually building up some areas. Not doing anything too extravagant, but the city's starting to get to like an interesting size. Also, I've got the game paused. Let's unpause it. Yeah, it just seems... The FPS seems a little less smooth zooming in and out today. But as you can see, the city is doing all right. We make some money. I just, by the way, just reached the last... Was it the last level? Yeah, Megalopolis. And this lets you buy all the other areas. I've got some mods that let me buy a lot of area. So... I wanted to get this one to finish attaching a rail. I'm just going to go around and buy a whole bunch more. Chew through some of my money reserves. Not sure what happens when you buy the tiles around the very outside, because then the view distance of the world starts to dissipate. I guess we'll find out. You can kind of see the edge of the world right there, actually. And some weird visual glitch. It's costing me a lot of money. I had 2 million in the bank. I've spent half of it. I can't move around here anymore, right? But I can click down the bottom there. Kind of weird. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna buy that up for now. That allows us to like zoom out a little further and see a little more of what's going on in other places. Yeah, I got a train line that I couldn't connect over here, which I want to do. Prutstar, thank you so much for 20 months. Apparently it's been 20 months. If Twitch is to believe, then it is so. Slytro, thank you for 32 months. Greatly appreciated, and welcome to the stream. How about a little... Does Biffa know about this? Yeah. How about a little bit of history? To this world, how it was built up. Cuplex, thank you for 59 months. This game again, yes. Oh, my city's on fire. Oh, actually, it's just the trees that are. So, it starts here with this intersection. I decided what I'm going to do is think through the first little layout. So we build these roads coming into here, and I create sort of what's like a roundabout. But essentially, it's like you come into the city for residential, and then if you're a resident and you want to go to commercial or industrial, you go across the middle or over the side. And then if you're industrial, goods come in, goods go out, and goods go over here. So the idea was to sort of create a system where the traffic wouldn't get too knotted up. And over time, it got pretty bad. This road used to be real bad. Now the traffic sort of shifted into this area. Anyway, it started off with this small commercial, bit of industrial. This has just got like a whole bunch of stuff lumped in it, and it's not very pretty. Then I started to build this area out in these two directions. So that's where you got the like suburbs with the low residential. And then I just started to... build out some higher density stuff. A little bit of a layout here. You can see the big road across the middle. This thing. There's a university here and lots of you know, well done education. Now, I didn't want to add a lot of connections to this main highway, so it felt like the way to expand was to have all of these citizens then go in a different direction to work. So I built offices here. This is entirely offices. You can see we've got a few issues here and there with tax rates, which I could probably lower. I don't know. I try and like optimize it best I can. Anyways, so after doing all of that, this area started to get a little bit bigger as commercial demand went up. Liger, thank you ever so much for gifting a sub to Sir Gemin for 5 months. Greatly appreciated. And Solda is here for 2 months saying, would you say I support you Tufan? Well, no, because I don't know who Tufan is, but I guess I've said it. Thank you for 2 months. Cuplex says, isn't the offices bit where you experimented with the no cars policy? I might have done that. What's interesting is I've built lots of cycle lanes here that get used a lot, as you can see. So one of the strategies was to repurpose these areas with cycle lanes. There's also lots of little paths, so it should be easy to like cycle over to a cycle lane, and lots of people seem to do that. So there's kind of like a network here for cycling to get you over to this area. So you'll see where the green bits are. Those are the cycle lanes, and so people can basically cycle to work in the offices. So yeah, then what happened was this expanded, and I started to build like these little roads through, and just sort of add more connections here and there. Got this bit that goes under the mountain. I kind of wanted to respect the mountain and let that define the layout of the city a bit. It's very easy just to grid in squares, and sometimes, you know, that removes character, doesn't it? It's having all these quirkiness like over here that gives it a bit more character. So very deliberately extended in this direction because it was kind of awkward and would make the whole area feel a bit more unique. So then I decided, right, I'm going to build this big square of residential houses, and the idea here was it to be very low traffic, because we would build in some infrastructure like a monorail that goes over to this area so they can get to work from the monorail, and then it goes over round here to this one little station to get you to the commercial area. What this area probably needs is like another monorail station somewhere over there, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, and then after that, I wanted to connect this thing with a road through here, and then start building up a new area where I'm building my own intersections, and I also want to mess around with road height and have some roads that are like permanently above the ground, just to kind of bring in some like height and depth. And so what we're going to do today is expand into this space. Not really sure what I want to do with it, but we've got another little commercial area here, so I think we're going to have one of those. We're going to build some of our own custom connections like this right here. Bit janky looking, but you know, I'm trying my best. There's all these tools and stuff that help you build intersections, and I forgot what they were really. Muskol, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Let's now drink some tea. Public says, I remember you spending a ridiculous amount of time on monorails for them to be massive, to fail massively. Yeah, I don't really remember too much of our previous playthrough, but what I do remember is that we like focused on something each stream, which was kind of cool, so we probably did do little experiments like that. Road Anarchy, says Cuplex. Yeah, and I've got it installed, but I don't know how to activate it. Alright, time to drink some tea. What is it? It tastes a little different for some reason today. Oh, this looks an interesting game, says Hurricane. Who hasn't seen this game before? Hand up in chat. Dan Ward. In fact, let's make it a poll. I'm very curious. Dan Ward 128. Thank you so much for your Prime subscription, my dude. Tea emotes from Liger there. Yep, drinking a hot cup of tea. Let's go. See, because my mouse moves off the screen, we shimmy all the way over here. So, new poll. question. Have you seen this game before? Pretty simple, yes or no type of poll. And feel free to vote. Now, City Skylines has been around for quite some time now. It was one of the first other games to kind of pop off on my channel and have a little bit of success. I'm very fond of it. It's the kind of game you come back to and play time and time again. It's just like so much fun to see your own creation kind of come to life. You can get real deep into this game with mods as well. You can do a lot of customization to make everything look super pretty if you want to get heavy into the detail. What I'm doing with this is playing pretty close to vanilla. I've got a few mods, a few custom assets, but pretty much playing a vanilla experience here. Just not really worrying too much about anything. It's also a management game, so I am managing a population. You manage policies and you have a budget and things cost money. And there's plenty of like building options and tools and aspects of the game. The thing that I'm just trying to remember that I've got is probably somewhere in here. I went and added a couple of custom assets. Yeah, this is it. I thought it might be fun to put in a football stadium as like a thing for this area. Can I let you plop it down anywhere by the looks of it? So correctly building it like one bit to the next might be tricky. Oh yeah, and I also added some custom... Interesting, they give off little land... I think they increase land value, so... Go over here to our measurement tools. Look for the dollar. So we've got a whole bunch of different parking spots here. Yeah, I just noticed this pack that had modular parking, and I was like, oh. So, there are, on occasion, like little one bits like that. That'll remove something else. Like if I put a couple of car parking spots there, I'm not sure that really did anything to the surrounding land value. But it could be just a curious way to boost the value here and there. I don't think it really did much actually. It's probably a better way to do it. Yeah, you know, with little tools like that, you can add. Oh look, it's right next. It's almost a carbon copy of that one. That looks terrible. That does. We get rid of it. We get rid of that one as well. Yeah, I might not use those. I don't know. I like keeping it relatively vanilla. All right, let's see the results of the poll. 23% of you haven't seen the game before. That's kind of. I don't know. I kind of thought it would be maybe a bit lower than that. This is a very popular, well-known game, but you know there are a lot of popular, well-known games. Delicious. Apparently, if you have PlayStation Now, you can play the game for free. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Okay, so let's. I'm going to switch to sitting. By the way, I've been standing. I was supposed to do that already. Ooh. Gonna sit down. Slapperooks, first time catching a stream due to time barriers. Well, glad to have you with us. I tend to stream early in the mornings on weekends, and weekdays I'll stream in the evenings. Anyone in chat remember watching X's stream on this world years ago, says Cuplex? No one does, Cuplex, because this world didn't exist years ago. Oh, got you there, haven't I? Right, yeah, we also got this bus system that I really want to continue. So this avenue right here is a bus avenue. So I think what we'll do today is like a rather large layout build and then zone everything. So we'll like really think things through. We want to have a secondary commercial area now. It's close to these intersections, which means that traffic will bring in a fair bit of... Well, it will bring in the traffic... Oh, I used the wrong word. Like, it will bring in traffic, is what I'm saying. So we'll have that going. Oh, looks like we got a power line over here. Yeah, I see what's going on. I guess we'll just rebuild that. It's all kind of temporary, isn't it? Oh yeah, I never another thing I never did is never built any like interesting place to have proper energy. And I really like the geothermal energy. I think it'd be super cool to build these in an array. Don't know if the place to do that is over here or not. Something to think about. I'll probably just tack down more of these for today. That's what I've been doing. Every time we get a bit more power, I chuck it over here. It don't look very good, but you know, it works. And we got more noises in the air. We got Das Gamp here with the Prime, Ren's Cold Sun for 25 months. Zafirka Mask Simka. Oh god, I butchered that one, didn't I? You know that I butchered that one. There we go. Hi, how you doing? 4 months for Mr. Xisuma. Love your content. Thanks for the good spirits. Thank you so much. Sporty Pompano, also for 4 months, saying, yo, I have a few questions. I want to get your answer. And you didn't see it. Excuse me. Gosh. Should your name be Xisuma if HC reaches season 11? Haha. Also, this game looks interesting. Should I play it? I mean, if it looks interesting, that's probably a good indicator as to if you should, right? Good tea, good tea. So yeah, we're going to build out this commercial area. Then we're going to have some residential and offices again. Right, I'm going to finish this tea first though, because it goes so cold so quick in this. That's good. Right, finito. Don't have to worry about that cup of tea going cold because it's finished. So, onto the roads. I'd like to get it to daytime really, and then probably pause the game. Now, what I said is I kind of want to avoid grids, right? But having like one big road that goes all the way out to the ocean, that's kind of cool. So I think what we'll do is try and get some curves in maybe. Let's go to some smaller roads that come off the side of this. There isn't much in the way of like picking different type of looking roads. Hey, we've got a donation here. It's Lucky Owl MC. Saying, Hex, I just want to thank you for such a wonderful Hermit update video. The Sense community is absolutely heartwarming, particularly with defending Scar. Thank you for being an awesome human. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the update video. I'm very happy we did that. It was very cool to get together and communicate to the community, to the audience, what's going on and all that. Yeah, it was also something very different, of course. So I've kind of built out a bit of a layout here already. And I want to do something that has like diagonal roads, I think would be a way to go. I'll tell you what, let's take... So that's a 6 lane and this is a 4 lane. So let's take the 4 lanes, right? Maybe we won't go as far out to the beach as on that side, but... yeah, something like that. And then if we look at this road here, it's a bit tight to that, unfortunately. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually get rid of that. So, say we destroy that for a moment. Doesn't want me to... I was thinking that might be a good jump off point for the diagonal. Or maybe the diagonal goes in this direction and becomes like an anchor in this area. Okay, so let's say... I'm going to pause it again. Hey, we got Leia for 69 months. Evil X right there. Saying 1 away from 70. Nice. Good morning, everyone. Sending love to you all. Thank you for tuning in, Leia, and thank you for all you do, of course. I love that little Evil X animation. It's hilarious. Yeah, so I reckon, okay, we wanted to keep this bus taxi thing going, right? Like I talked about. So let's have this branch. A bit concerned about how it doesn't want me to. Okay, I believe that's at the same angle. Right, we're paused, so we're not going to worry about electricity and stuff. That feels a little too close. Let's try and get more of this kind of range, right? There we go. And then that will, if it's a straight line, come a long ways into this space. Right, that's not a 6-lane one though, is it? So let's go ahead and let's upgrade these tiles so the 6-lane continues this way. I think I'm gonna change those so they're not 6-tile. One thing about building like this is that you can kind of like run out of money, right? But luckily I've got a lot of reserved. So we'll have that to break up the grids. Obviously this right here, by the way, is sort of temporary, so that road could then come in and do something down in this space. Maybe we'll have some more residential there. Who knows? Cool. Alright, so then this is going to be... I think what I want to do is put like the residential here and here and have the offices there. But again, let's try and do something interesting with the roads. I think it would be smart when playing this game to like have some reference material, which I have not done. I could have done before I started the stream, but hey, it's just going to be kind of casual. So we leave a little bit of space in between if we follow those markings. And then, like, let's say we did that, and then connected here to here. Nah, that's not really going anywhere, is it? Is the grid pattern the meta? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by the meta. Just had a bit of an idea, though. Not sure if it'll... Oh, no, is that... Dang, the road snapping can be awkward sometimes. There you go. I wonder if using that is like a different way to do it. It's interesting at all. Doesn't seem to want to connect perfectly straight there. Shy Pig, thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. I don't know if you're from the Cities Skylines community or from the Minecraft community, but thank you so much for the raid. It's always appreciated. I like the idea of sending a road underneath this, which can be a little bit tricky. It can be done. Oh, look at that. It definitely can be done. What I did last time is I raised it off of the ground just a tiny bit. As I don't know, I just felt like it looked better being down here. Oh yeah, by the way, I also have this mod where I can click on something and then tweak it. So you can make stuff like that look a little smoother. Yeah, we'll definitely include that. So there's going to be some sort of connection over here. I think as it goes onto the sand, it's nicer it being elevated. Shy Pig says, hello Suma, you're a major inspiration for me and I love your content. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, my dude, and thank you again for the raid. That's very kind of you. Very kind indeed. So maybe what we do... It's all too easy to build just these straight lines all the time, right? Let's try that angle again and see if it connects. Now, it wants to curve, which may not be the worst thing ever. Oh wait, is that 90 degrees? See, it says 90. See, there's 90. That's definitely not the same, but it says 90 over there. It's super weird. Right, I think I'm going to leave these as like big strips like you see there. But let's add those at the end. Then that can come into here. Right, then that road can go. Now it's starting to get somewhere. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? That looks kind of cool. How to use this space here, I reckon. Let's try and get something parallel to it, so we don't add a load of connections. Although we'll start off with one. So like, yeah, do that, and then Golden TNT MSD 14. Thank you ever so much for 62 months of support. Saying it's almost 5 years since I caught a stream of you playing City Skylines. Has it been 5 years since we did this last? That is mental. Also, Sea Turtle, thank you for gifting a sub to Loading Turtle 22. Appreciate you doing that. I was thinking this game is probably like, it's a long-term game, right? Like it's held out for years, but there's that new Unreal Engine 5 coming along, and this game would probably be like perfect for that. I think so, anyway. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. There used to be these assets I had that you could plop down on the side of things like this. And actually, I think it might almost be a vanilla thing. Where would it be? Somewhere in here? Now that I think about it. There was these like edges that you could plop in. Maybe they're in one of these tabs? I've barely gone any... Yeah, I haven't gone over to this tab at all. That's good to know all of those are grouped together. Hello, you got the walls. Right. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I haven't even thought about placing down custom trees and stuff. Oh, look. So many scenic details you can add. And then this is it. Dang, I forgot. Right, so I could add in something like... Or not. Shoreline. Oh, it's a shoreline thing, is it? Yeah, you can add a sort of seawall barrier. I wonder if there's something that just sits on the side. It's a lot of assets. This thing needs to be bigger. Also, it goes ways over here with other stuff. Oh yeah, this is all the modded stuff from ages ago. Just curious, are you British? Says Sigmax. Oh, I'm very British. I drink tea every day. That's how you know I'm a Brit. So I can put a fence there. I kind of thought you could put like sort of like we saw a moment ago with the shoreline, just not requiring the shore. What is this? Oh, it's like a... Oh, that's super cool. And what happens... Alright, they're like an asset there. Oh, interesting. That's kind of... That's more like it. Yeah. It's a small detail, but I like it. Anyway. Do I want to keep that layout? I think I do. I want to get rid of that road. Okay, then this area. So I like the parallel thing going on here. Let's try and do that again inside of this space, and it can be completely detached then. So I think you always go out an extra 2 from a double road. 2 like that, and then oh no, it's just 1. Your grid will be aligned. But yeah, let's get that road in first. So this won't connect up to this bit. But that being said, we're going to maybe want another connection? People are going to come in and go around. Actually, we'll try and make it work like that. So we won't add another connection here. And then we've got this little thing going to the other side. We'll probably have some roads that go over. Although then we've got this to navigate with, the train tracks. Okay, so that's pretty much almost primed. It kind of needs to be a little bit shorter, actually. So then I guess from here we go over out by 1 and start to build a road. Yeah, you see, I want that to connect straight, and I'm not sure what the best way to pull that off is. Kind of looks like, yeah, maybe just have it like that. Okay, that's fine. So then we want this one to have a parallel road, which will just be that line. And then these two need to connect. Aha. Maybe that's what I should have did with this one. Let's try that. So if this one goes further that way, just keeps the road bendy, doesn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is add a rare connection. Let's think about the traffic. We'll make shortcuts into the residential area. So in order for that to not really be a shortcut, you're going to need a connection between these two roads a lot further away. So let's say their connection. Let's get a couple of doubles in here. Their connection can be like there. This one can be out here. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty cool, I'd say. I think I might make... There's probably not really room for another parallel road here, is there? So... also... Okay, let's just throw a road down and see what we can do. Yeah, maybe something like that to fill up that space. Not going for perfection here. Okay, I don't think I want to connect. Yeah, we don't need to connect those. Right, yeah, I think I want a parallel road again. So we'll delete that. Get rid of that connection, come back to this. And as you'll see here, we'll have all of those connect. And then that's all going to be residential. It does feel like it maybe needs like one more connection. I think I'm going to give it one right here. And then maybe between these two streets as well. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to leave this space here unused, and then we're going to have more residential over here. I need to move these incinerators somewhere else. I'm always moving them. They used to be in this area, and then they got moved. But it's kind of important to have them, like, this is like a very good distribution point, if you think of it that way. Does anyone in chat know, can I replace the incinerators with pure recycling? Does it work like that? Alpha Skade, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate it. Hey guys, what type of clown do you think Xisuma would be? Want to draw him as something? I draw a lot of clowns. I'm not sure what to draw him as. I don't know. Like, just a classic clown, I think. Go for it. That'd be funny to see. Also, I'm going to sneeze. Might need an emergency mute here. Grid roads get a bit boring though, says Gushy. They do, they do. That's why we're sort of breaking it up and giving it a bit of a different feel. Maybe we'll do like a curvy road area somewhere as well. Yeah, you can go 100% recycling, I think, says the Thinky. Let's give that a try. I don't think recycling emits pollution the same way. I've got a recycling centre somewhere here. Also, is that empty? Yeah, so that can be demolished. And let's check the zoning. I don't really want to add more traffic in this spot. If anything, I think I want to slowly decommission this. Just all that pollution, it's disgusting. We got lovers are here for 4 months. Happy birthday to me and another month for you. Let's get some happy birthdays in chat for lovers are here. Hope you have a good day. There is an ordinance promoting recycling. Do you mean a policy? I think I've already got it. Yeah, recycling. Don't know if it means everything gets recycled. Challenge the Sensei. Thank you so much for 20 months. Saying, hey X, slightly random question, but are you a fan of long intros to songs? For example, like the start of Gizade's Liquid Swords album. Also 20. You know, I can't quite recall the beginning of that record. That's one of those. That's one of the ones that I think is really great. Fantastic record, but for me, a little hit and miss for some tracks. I like Built for a Cuban Links more. But yeah, you know, I'm fine with it if a song has an intro. Sometimes it's a bit annoying because you just want to get to the song, right? But yeah, I ain't got a problem with it. 15 fine. Thank you so much for 6 months. Appreciate it. CB Longneck says that album is such a banger. Yeah, I'm not knocking it in any way. I get how respected and like praised that record is. I always found it just to be like, it's like more of like a 9 than a 10 for me, just personally. That's just how I feel. Okay, so let's say that we're going to go recycling, right? Perhaps what we can do is we'll replace these 4 incinerators with 4 recycling things, and I'd like to put them here. And I could literally just do this. By the looks of it, can we use a bit more space? Nope. So when I destroy that, this one will fit here. I was thinking it might be nice to make it more of a spectacle, but I don't think that's really possible. It's just, they just sit there, right? There's also a bit of a through road for some traffic, like, don't think that, yeah, this is it. This little connection here means that residents here can pop over and do shopping here now as well. So they would go through the recycling center on the way to that. Maybe what we'll do is we'll make use of that, what is it, the asymmetrical road, just so there's a little bit more bandwidth here for these trucks sort of coming in and out of this place. And I think they're the wrong way around as well, so we'll swap them and put them on the other side, because I think more of the trucks go into that area, although we're about to build a new residential area right behind. Anyway, interesting little experiment there. Okay, so then we go ahead and demolish all of this. And we'll see how that plays out, of course. Get rid of that one, get rid of this. All of these things can go now as well. And we got Snoogly here for 8 months. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Just a casual hangout one, playing a little bit of City Skylines. It's quite nice. Right, looking seriously good. So now for the expansion into this area, which won't happen immediately for obvious reasons. You know, there's a bit of disgust going on here. We shall. You know what? This 3-lane road might be quite useful for solving some traffic problems over here. We get time today, we could come back and look at that, because we've got a lot of 2-lane roads. Maybe just giving them that extra bit of bandwidth might help. Although, often with traffic, that's not how you solve those sort of problems, right? Anyway. Do you know what I haven't built? I haven't built a roundabout yet. Which I used to build a lot of. I think I built that. That's it. That's my one roundabout, and really it's like a U-turn. X, did you see the teaser of the new Lord of the Rings series that Amazon is making? Yeah, I've seen it, and I'm not, like, very interested in it. Have you tried playing Kingdoms and Castles? I have. I don't think I have. Not sure if I've seen that game or not. Right, so we're going to have, like, 2 different types of grid, maybe? Sort of joining together. Let's see what we can do here. That is a little bit close. I'll admit. I'll admit it, it's a little close. Not sure if I like that, though. Let's go with that one, and a little too close on that side, and then that would mean creating another one here if we're going to have something parallel. Actually, I think it might be nice to get a bit of a curved road in, so let's go... Maybe delete that last little section there. Okay, then this one I want parallel to that. There we go. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't done something. I just realised, like, I was trying to do something in this area, and the idea escaped me. I think you can have a better experience playing games, if you're me, if you make notes. I wanted to have more elevated roads in this area, and this kind of would have been a great opportunity to do that. In fact, I'm now looking and just wondering if this road could have been elevated. Like, it could have a ramp here. All of this could be higher. These roads would go sort of underneath it, and then you'd need a couple of additional... I say we give it a try, just because the whole flat thing's been done so many times, right? So let's say we come to this section right here and delete all of that. Then we're going to take this road, so to the exact same point, but... Yeah, we want something that... We want a transition that looks good here. It's a little too weak. So I think what you probably want first is like an extension, and then that. Now, is that too low to go over these other roads? Ah, we also got to now continue. Yeah, continue that sort of that line that we've got going here. That doesn't help. I think I might also need to... Yeah, I'm going to need to delete that, basically. Not sure how to preserve the angle and keep the height. Kind of looks like it's a little on the low side anyway. So we were able to bring it up to that height because of the grid lines. So there's the grid line. Okay, we need to change the step. In fact, we need it full. And then we need to go up by 1. So I think that height is probably the right height. But I don't quite know how to keep this. Oh, I'll tell you what. If I come here and build from there, look, it keeps the line behind me. I think that's the same height. We also got this problem, possible problem, that our pillars might end up being in the wrong spot. So we go to the 4 lane and do that. Yeah, look at where the pillar is, right? Anyway, we've got 2 spots. So if I do that, switch to the 6 lane. Yeah, we'll be able to keep that angle going. That's the wrong type. Aha. What do you think, peeps? The thing he says, I never knew people put this much thought into building roads. Think about the real roads outside. Goh. Think about how much thought went into those. Jeez, I hope they didn't just wing it and go, let's throw some road here. There you go. I guess that means it goes this way too, though, right? Oh, that's the wrong type. 6 lane goes this way. So we just keep building out and put the supports in the middle. And then I guess at some point it ends. Oops. Like that. Not bad. I feel like that road under there could just come out a little further. Maybe go into this space. Have a little connection there, maybe? Oh, saving. Lag spike. This bit here don't look so pretty. I think what I'll do... it's the 6th lane, is we'll build it up. Like that. Yeah, way nicer like that. Okay then, this thing just needs to continue, really. And then we add some connections here and there. Crazy idea. Right, and like we had that slow ramp just a moment ago, we'll do the same thing there. Now I think that this can go down a bit. It'll look a little neater. The only thing here is that like there's now a lot of space that would have had buildings in that isn't really being used for anything. So I reckon parallel road that runs right alongside this thing. Like that. Maybe change up something here. Don't think you could... Yeah, it really doesn't like you building anything there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now what it needs is it needs those like down connections, right? So if you're using this, you're sort of bypassing all of this traffic and heading over to this spot. So probably not a bad shout would be like maybe 1 there. And then kind of this one here actually. That's just unfortunately a little steep looking. I'm not really sure where else we could bring one off. It looks a bit weak with only like that and this. So it definitely needs that. Maybe I will just go there. How are you liking the layout so far, chat? What are you thinking? Megados, thank you ever so much for 7 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I mean, maybe we could put like a second one here, but it's a bit close to that one. Looks like a fever dream. That's not a comment I expected, but okay. I would life there, says Brainboy. Oh, you're gonna live here? Dang, that's a vote of confidence. Yeah, this road type here needs to change, as it's not a part of the same type of network. Okay. Then I think we'll add a couple of lines like that, and then I think we'll fill out the rest of this space with curly whirly roads. Not big curls, but just bits like that. Let's shorten that one. Just something like that. And then that nicely fills up all the space. My only concern is this bit here. Also, you remember we had this idea of like the big road that comes down to the ocean? Yeah, it's blocked off now. It's not going to go all the way through. I've really not seen. Oh, I'll tell you what. If that road there didn't go like that, this would be better for this connection. And it would be a tiny bit close to that one. Maybe if we put all three of them close together, it'll look a little nicer. Dang, you don't want to connect that up now. Alright, I think that's going to have to do it. And hopefully as the area builds up, it will look good. So, I guess there's one other tedious little job, which is this. We'll go, I don't know what those dark dots are, but we'll go ahead and just remove a bit of this pipage. Was it Corrales used to call it a pipe job? Doing a pipe job. That one goes straight out. And we'll try and build a bit of a grid off of it. It's looking real good. Nice coverage. I don't know how, like, how much money you save by having, like, efficient coverage, but one could imagine if you spam tons of this pipe, it costs money to maintain. So an efficient layout is kind of important. Like, you don't want too much overlap. That's looking good. Alright, there we go. All of that area covered. I hope. Make it unblocked off, says Absolute Beehive. Unblocked off? What does unblocked off even mean? A slight problem is trying to expand this area. We'll have the issue of the demands not being correct. So we also now need to go and develop this area over here with the offices. So chat, give me your ideas for a road layout over there. So we go for 9, as we need a bit of a concept. Oh, look at that! Dang! Oh, that's considerably high. So let's go and that one. Circular would look very nice. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it was okay. Circular would be kind of cool. Well, Belgian waffle with layout with ups and downs. I can't even visualize that. Hey Xisuma, I remember you mentioned you eat large salads quite often. What do you use as a green base? Green salad, spinach, ruca, something else? I like rocket. Rocket or spinach. The Moo Balls, thank you so much for 3 months saying, how's everything going? Been tricky to catch a stream due to different time zones. Also, what are your favourite ice cream flavours? Currently having chocolate. Mine is mint. I think I literally dreamed that I opened up a Halo tub and it was half melted and had loads of like cookie dough chocolate bits in it, and I was eating it and I was going, this tastes horrible, this isn't right, what's wrong with this? That is something that I dreamt that you just immediately reminded me of. I like the idea of putting another road like right here. Let's do it. Okay, I think what we'll do, this is the simplest concept. Every road has to be slightly bendy, and we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna say what we say. And don't let anyone get in. Okay, shut up, X. Yeah, so let's go for like bendy roads just to fill in this space. That'll be just our general concept. Wait, is that all above? It's all above ground. Which I could technically keep, but I really don't think that makes sense there, so... Let's start again. I think the first thing we're going to have to do is just bring it down to ground level. Nope, that's not it. Should be ground level then. Okay, it is. Right, so, onto the bendy... Oh yeah, there's also those type. Freeform Roads. Dang. Let's get rid of the bulldozer. How does that one work? I haven't used that one in a long time. Oh, it just keeps the bendiness going for you. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is going to be cool. Right, we'll probably create access to this area over here. So let's use this as if it's like some sort of like outside ring road type thing. And then we'll leave plenty of space there to sort of bring access. And then since this is our own little office area, let's go... Dang, look at that. That's some efficient road building from up above. And a totally different approach. Now, one thing I might want to do here is add some connectivity again. I messed around with this earlier because there's so much like train track that's elevated. It's like really difficult to create a connection. We got Gouda and Selmy gifting subs. Thank you so much, my dude, to Clamdestitude 00, Schneck Attack, Jacko3271, and Smells Blue. If you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to say thanks in that chat. And Goda, thank you again, my dude. Very kind of you to do that. And we always appreciate the gifting of the subs. Let's see. Like there's a tiny bit of space just here where something could like go over the top. And then connect on the opposite side. Okay, I think what I might do is just build it not knowing where it's going and see if that helps at all. It sort of sounds like a terrible idea when I say it out loud, so yeah, I kind of want that. You will adjust all the heights and stuff later on. Feels to me like this could maybe just run parallel to this bit, if we get lucky, yep. Right, then you've got that to contend with. So we need to go higher. Oh, which we can do. And then this is more, what we're doing right now is more in the name of just having a crazy road junction, right? Like, just for the fun of it. Wow. That kind of brings us right into this area. think I might go for that. What do you reckon, peeps? Is it a bit much? I think I just like the idea of having all of these crazy road junctions, even if they're not the prettiest. It's kind of fun just to mess about with that. Okay, looks like we get away with that first bit. This bit here is definitely a bit sus, which means that one needs to come up. And then again here, a bit on the tight side. It's just this bit here that comes down bit too swift. Bit too swiftly. I'm gonna add. Oh no, let's get the grid system back, please. Add that there. Yeah. I like spaghetti roads, says Everstu. Well, this is going to be a spaghetti area. Yoda says, long-time follower on YouTube and long-time lurker in Twitch. I enjoy your Minecraft projects, but even more your intelligent takes on topics of kinds. Very calm, reasonable thinking, which is more than necessary these days. Thanks for the content. Thank you for the gifted subs, my dude. I appreciate it. And thank you for the lovely message. That looks stressful to drive on, says the movables. It does, doesn't it? I've never really driven through many spaghetti junctions like this before. When I have, I'm usually like on the bottom road going underneath. So, yeah, there's obviously like another experience, isn't there, to be had. I think what we'll do is we'll sort of create a grid, but then maybe like... Actually, no, let's go totally different. Because again, the grid, right? So... Do I want to kind of create like a bunch of rings to this thing? Let's try like hooves. Hooves? Am I even saying that right? Have I got the right word in mind, let's say? Like lots of those? I don't think that would be very interesting. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is maybe just start off with like a road that cuts through from one side to the other. Then look at the space that's left. Not sure if I like that approach. Nah. We'll and R until we figure something out. You know how it rolls. Build a golf course. Can you do that in this? Is that part of the vanilla game? Sounds familiar. Okay, I'm going to have to put something down at some point, aren't I? Okay, I've kind of rather deliberately given myself a problem. But I think that's the way to do it. So we're going to end up with like lots of these little patches where there isn't much going on, but that's fine. A nice kind of spacious area, I guess. So in terms of connections, I feel like you probably want one here. It's starting to look quite nice, actually. Let's put another connection here because you'd want that distribution, right? You come in through this way, and then you can get straight into the middle area. Do something totally different here. Let's go. Ugh! Look at all those grid lines making me snap. I don't want to leave any dead ends. That could connect there. And I guess it could also connect here. That just feels a little too close to that junction. Let's go ahead and... maybe something like that? Add that section there. I mean, how are y'all liking this so far? Is this a good idea or a bad idea? I'm really not putting that much thought into it. Some of you like it. Okay, that's good. That is good. You could say the traffic would drive you insane. It looks like a nightmare. I love it, says Everstew. It does look a little thoughtless. I'll tell you what, I don't like this road, so I'm going to change that one. And then I feel like it should just like maybe come back by one. In fact, I think this bit looks really bad. As does that. Yeah, I think that's that definitely looks nicer. No crossroads, basically. Not sure where this one would end up. Okay, let's reduce the size of it and start it over here. So we've got that going on, and then maybe what we'll do then is have like some parks or buildings, monuments, like just there in the middle. So that stands out. That kind of ended up looking pretty alright, I think. Okay. I think that ended up looking alright. Also, let's upgrade this road type. Because, in fact, I'm going to keep this in a straight line here. That will probably connect up. That will do that for now. We'll make it look better later on, but there you go. Connection to the roundabout. Oh, we never finished that connection there. Yikes. Okay, also, how's it looking height-wise? I think it's taking the mick a bit. I could lower the train, you know, a touch around here. So like do it quite subtle to begin with. See, that's not so bad at all, really, is it? That's kind of decent. I think that wants to come down a little more. Yeah, let's play around with lowering this even further. And we got a noise in the ear. It's Prutsen Prutstar gifting a sub to Estelian for 43 months. Thank you for gifting that sub, Estelian. Thank you for all you do. And thank you for the gifting sub. We always appreciate those. Look at that. Bang. Okay, might be. Oh, wrong button. Might be taking it a bit too far now. Yeah, because then that one jumps up a fair bit. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Right. So now, when we shimmy back round to this thing... Oops, clicked on the wrong bit. Yeah, that seems about right. This one here... clicked on the wrong thing again. It's kind of hard to get the right selection there. Ooh, that's looking alright. Let's go further down. And then bring that one way down. There, that's nice. Nice elevation. So then this one will go... let's have it... Can we have it curve and join somewhere? Don't think we can really. I think we'll just keep the straight line. Dang. Too steep, eh? So like right in the middle between the two. There you go. That's very nice. It's about as good as you can get. So you've got a connection over here. That bit, this bit through here. This area comes all the way around into this space. Dang. And this is going to make it look real nice, having all these complicated roads right between them. Now, you can kind of force the district to be higher, like to have high rises. Just wondering if we should do that just around all of this. Maybe even bleed it onto this. Bleed it? God, I'm using some dramatic language today. Like, what if this were also a part of that look? So then this area here gets all of those fancy ones. So you click on that, change the policy, and let's go look at the other one. Hickory Heights. I can't be bothered to rename them. It's something to do with tech. Maybe it's all the way down the bottom here? No? Oh, why can't I see it? Have I got the right one selected? Hickory Heights policy, free Wi-Fi. I mean, it should be green because I've selected it, yet at first glance, all the things that are green, I'm not seeing it. Oh, B Jester, thank you, thank you. It's specialization and not a policy. So, if I click on that and come down here, Office Specializations, IT Cluster. Cool. I wonder if there's any room for like a footpath across here. I think there might. We might throw in a footpath as well. Probably be super tricky to do. If I come down here, we learned earlier in here there's a cluster of footpaths. Yeah, like it might have to sacrifice a building. The grid stuff here is annoying too. It's like, yeah, there you go. So, too steep. Yeah, there might be some sort of potential for something. We'll come back to that idea. Or maybe it can go under it first, which doesn't really look possible at all. Okay, right. Let's unpause the game and start doing some zone. Let's slow it down as well. We're going to have to consider services and things like that as well. So, and also power consumption is going to go up, but we've got that thing covered there. We're going to need a crematorium somewhere in this area, as there is very little coverage. Can I squeeze it in there? No. We zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think somewhere just over here ain't a bad shout, just between the commercial and residential area. Maybe that's where we'll put a few services between the two, right? Okay, I'm going to put fire and police in this area here. I like that. Then obviously we're going to need some more down here. And between them, perhaps that covers most of that area. Hospitals. Where to put a hospital? I think there might be a good shout. Maybe a really big one. I haven't done that. Dang. Got a lot of coverage. What's the cost difference as well? 2.4 per week to 400. I think I'm just going to go with a small one actually. So yeah, there's that. That's a few services covered. Education needs to be considered as well. Right, so all of this stuff, the idea is for it to be high density, so we'll keep that. Do I want to add any more of these little paths? I like adding the little paths along the side there. I think we would have... Ooh. Okay, so looking for... Yeah, that one. Okay, so I think we'd have that to there. As an extension of that. And again, having little paths so that pedestrians can get from one area to another is always a good idea. There's a nice little cut through there. I think what we'll do is we'll add just like this. And then that. So again, like little walkthroughs, little cut-throughs. Space already occupied, you say? So yeah, I just use the move tool to correct things like that. Like the end of this road. Oops. Little cut through to there. Probably want one in these spots. Very good for pedestrians, our city, isn't it? Yeah, that'll make some nice walkways, and then I think probably there to there. Down in this space. Oh, that's how you control the bend of it. I just learned how to do the bendiness with the path thing. Cool. Okay, right. Residential. Some of this stuff has to be high-rise. Right, this is nicely suited for that, I believe. And I think anywhere that's like directly next to this road should probably be the high-rise type. We'll do all of that corner. All of this corner too. All of that. All of this block. Yeah, that's not a bad start. So now, as people move in, the demand for work is going to increase. So we need to get this area going. Now, as you can see, we have like an electrical grid. We just need a way to get it over from one spot to the other. Might also be a good idea to throw in some parks before we get too far along with this. Parks can also help transfer the power. Now, as you can see here, colossal office orders. Maybe we put that there. I don't know, it's a bit chunky, right? Where would we put the tax office or the helicopter park? There's so many monuments to build. Okay, what's this one here? Ian Bird Heaven. The other thing with these monuments is that they're also touristy, so like putting them in areas where you're not actually trying to get tourists can be a bit tricky. Observation tower? That sounds super cool. Dang, that might be a cool one to put. If we're going to have these high-rises, it might be a nice idea to put like something like that around here. That benefits this area too. It does cause noise, so we'll keep the noise more over here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have this thing right there in the middle of the IT cluster. That'll go in really well. Okay, anyway, we came here for parks. Is it me or... No, I'm on the Monuments tab. That's why. That's where I'm going wrong. In the wrong place. What's this do? Does that make it just vanilla? There we go. Right, so where are we going to put these parks? One right in that space might not be a bad shout. Somewhere over here we need one. These are actually more expensive, I just remembered. Oh no, they're 8 upkeep a week? What's this one here then? 32. Dang! I've been putting these ones everywhere. It's probably because they're smaller that I've been using those, right? I have one there, and then we need something a bit more central, I think. Okay, I think that'll do, and hopefully, like with the electric, yeah, it's not really gonna get us going too much, but from there, whenever that gets hooked up, it needs a way to bring it over here. Oh, I see what the problem is. I need that. Okay, so we're going to start our offices right there, essentially. And around this way to this building. Backyard Ferns, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That sightseeing tower in the middle of a round park in the middle of a huge roundabout could be nice. Yeah, I'm not overthinking any of this stuff, you know. Just building. Right, like if I wanted to get deep into this game, which I think I might want to do one day, I might want to be like, right, I don't want to just open up the game and play it and make a bunch of decisions. Like let's have a vision, like a plan from day one. I would love to play this game with that kind of thinking. You know, like have a picture that ends when you're at the beginning, and sort of design a city that's had a ton of thought put into it, essentially. Okay, looking all right. There you go, covered the whole area. Sweet. Now we have to deal with all the growing pains of a growing city. So electricity is good, water availability is fine, garbage is struggling. We need more recycling facilities, I guess. I could slap one over here. You can kind of get away with putting them next to offices, right? Go on, then we'll have a recycling centre over there. That does say garbage processing, and it does feel like this hasn't helped. So, another place we could probably do with one. I was going to expand my residential over here, and then I kind of just got pulled into other things. So let's go and put one at the end of that area. And see if... Yeah, that does actually... No, that's the wrong metric. Okay, garbage processing went up. So yes, we should be able to replace our garbage with the recycling. That's cool. Arthit0806, thank you for 5 months. City Skylines is such a relaxing game to watch. Awesome, I'm glad you find it relaxing. I enjoy watching videos of it as well. Have you played Planet Coaster before, says Phantom? You know, talking about like putting in like a lot of effort into a city, that's another game where it's like, dang, if I had the time, if I like wanted to do this proper, that would be a really interesting game to play. Because that's like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 meets City Skylines a little bit, perhaps. AJ Main 12, thank you for 26 months of support. That's awesome. Thank you, my dude. Dang, look at this. Look at this place. It's starting to blossom a bit, isn't it? So, not enough workers. I also have to consider the education of the workers in this area. They're completely out of the loop. This thing's here. It's kind of big, isn't it? So we're gonna have probably like two of these in this area. One there. One here. That covers that zone. Then this area. Yeah, it's kind of got those streets. I'm seeing... Maybe we want another one here. Maybe we'll try and just get away with 2 in this area. Yeah, it does feel like a 3rd one is important. Could kind of put it in the commercial district. Then you got the high schools, right? So one there in the middle. Also in the middle-ish. And then a university for this area. I didn't really think about that early on, but I guess it maybe just put it like, yeah, kind of in the commercial spot. Let's put it there. Dang. All right, we're going all out with that stuff here. So the commercial demand is currently down. That's fine. Let's go ahead. High. We're going to put high there. The thing is I think I probably need to use more high density in this area than not. Ooh, so let's go ahead and make all of that stuff high density 2 for now. High density 2, the sequel. Right, that was a terrible joke. I think I'm going to even fill in these little spaces on this side, right? As we need all of that right now. And I guess I've got to go and just click on all of these, really. I wonder if I can just sort of like... Oh, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, let's get all of that done for now. Cool. That helps tremendously. Let's speed the game up too, as we manage this crazy expansion. Right, I really probably need to start zoning this area, so we're going to put, again, high density close to the main road. And then everything behind low density, although I kind of feel like we said earlier, next to this road, we kind of want, yeah, big chunks of it. And then pretty much all the rest of this, maybe, parts of it, are going to be low density. And now a lot of clicking. Just let everything become low density. Zetland, thank you so much for the prime, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. And there it is. Interesting how I click on the whole group and like a tiny bit of it gets left out. That's kind of weird. And there you go. Nothing but residential all the way down here. If you want to live out by the ocean. Now that's nicely done, that is. That's all zoned out. I think I like the idea of keeping the high residential sort of going across the front there. I think I might make this residential too, but I'm kind of holding on to it. But tons of commercial demand. Apparently we need more. The thing is, they're saying... Oh, what are they saying? Not enough workers. Yet we've got all this demand. So we need more residents, yet the main demand is that and not the residential stuff. It's kind of weird. What do we got over here? Not enough workers, yeah. Well anyway, now the city is going to progress and we'll probably encounter traffic issues. Yeah, looks like this road is a bit more popular than I would like. I could turn it into like a service vehicle only road. I don't know if you read chat, but you can hold and drag to select multiple instead of clicking one by one, says Akka. We did that a moment ago. Dang, look at that high rise popping up. Whew. Yeah, this concerns me, this bit here, but then again I have got no public transport set up in this new area. Maybe we'll try. That being said, if you go look at the policies, so you can say like, is it Old Town? Residents can use the area. We need like the opposite of that. Heavy traffic ban. Yeah, look, this is immediately becoming a problem. And what I want is like service vehicles only. I don't think that exists. Let's go check out the traffic. Yeah, it's becoming a horror. How to deal with that then? More roundabouts, says Drago. I've actually got like technically like next to no roundabouts. Right, so not only have we got that road here, this junction funnels them straight into there. So what we want to do is really connect at a different point, like there or there. But obviously we've got other roads in the way. There's not a lot of space. Might help to add a connection somewhere back over here as well. But yeah, you can see what's going on. This is obviously pretty pants. Wow, it's terrible, the traffic. This road here might be of some utility if it had a connection to that spot over there. Just another way to distribute the traffic. So I guess rather than going straight to that, you'd probably go to there, right? So there's a lot of traffic coming in. Let's see if that is more desirable. And I think that broke this little connection here. There's also lots of crowds of people walking across. Wow. Oh, God. Don't cross the road like that. That's mental. Do you know what? I haven't done a lot of like zooming in and just watching the city in action. That can be a lot of fun. So far, the only traffic I've seen go this way is making the right-hand turn, not from the left. So we know that it's going to be residential going to commercial, right? We might find that this area starts to run out of shoppers. In fact, I think that would suggest this area is still not only balanced, but I think the traffic got worse in a big way over here. This almost looks gridlocked. So now, in this spot, how do we solve this issue? I mean, everything just gets funneled through here. It's really that connection that might help alleviate it. But maybe some sort of public transport across from here to there, like a bus route. I do actually have this whole thing set up for bus routes in... Oh, hello. Power issues. No surprises there. Another one? Okay, we know we're expanding, so we're expecting this kind of stuff to happen, right? The thing he says, spends over an hour on roads, immediately runs into extreme traffic jams everywhere. Yeah, well, you know, I didn't want to stress this, like, playing this game. It's just for fun, just putting some roads down, seeing what happens, you know. I'm not overthinking it, so I'm fine. It's just a problem to be solved. Unfortunately, this is such a spaghetti junction here, and all the space is used up. Unless I went underground... By the way, this is a one-way street, so when they come down here, they can go up into that area, but clearly the demand is to come into this space. So I put two routes of traffic together. I wonder if I could well, we've got all the recycling here, so probably not. Maybe this bit is the problem. Let's say we change this to a one-way road. And then all the traffic coming down here has to make that turn in that direction. And then we could probably get rid of the fact that it, like, you know, wiggles around and just make all of that a little more elegant at some point. Now all the traffic has to come over to this spot. Let's see how that affects. Wow. Traffic lights on the end of that, I guess, then. Yeah, I'm denied about turning off traffic lights too. Because you can't do it vanilla, but you can do it with the mods. And it just makes everything so much better to turn off traffic lights. Especially when you've got tons of little stops like this, right? Anyway, that seems to have helped a little bit. Oh, the traffic's bad getting out of this area too. Right, let's investigate some public transport. Maybe we could fork the metro line. Give it a station somewhere here, I don't know. That's looking pretty slick. With the raised road. Okay, bus line. All this in and R in. Let's do something. So... the connection that we need is from this area into that space, which is almost what this bus line does. Right, we're going to go ahead and... yeah, I'm not sure if I actually want the buses to come directly through like that. We want to make use of this, actually. The problem with this being the bus route that's elevated is you can't put bus stops on it, ironically. Huh. Okay, so let's go for a couple of stops here. Then it's going to come up there, yeah, and come into the neighbourhood. So the best... why can't you... there you go. So we'll have a stop here. And there. And then there. And it comes back across the bus highway, as I'm calling it. See, I kind of want it to come through this area too. Yeah, but then it comes out that way. Oh, that's not a road. That's just a path. Right, okay, so... scrap that. Put it on this side of the road then. We'll put another stop here. Right, and it wants to connect up with that one. Okay, then it has to run all the way around there to get here. That's just bonkers, isn't it? Don't know what that is, really. It just kind of connects all of this stuff together. I got a feeling that's not going to be a very good bus line because it's connecting all the residential to the commercial. But again, I haven't really given any of this much thought. Let's only put a few... put 6 buses on that line. There are people waiting, so that's good. But I don't want to clutter. What we need is something to go from here to there. And that's going to come across this little bridge. Anyway. Right, so we're going to want a bus stop here too. Create a new line. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to go to that stop too. But then we'll come down here to go out of the city. So we'll put a stop down there as well. And then we're going to have to come into this space. Right, yeah, we're going to add a stop there. Come round to this side. Uh-huh. And then back to the beginning. Alright, there you go. More buses. Buses, buses, buses. This was a free... Yeah, this is a... Oh, wait, look at that. Oh. Here, the road type is good. Then it switches to the wrong type. Yeah, it's a free lane one. So let's go ahead and swap that around, because we know that we need more traffic. That's mad that it switches like that. That can't be helpful. Right, so now there's a bit more room for traffic coming in and going out. How are we doing with developing stuff around here? What is the status of our development? So residential not filling in. Starting to fill up all of that. Commercial, still got loads of demand, and lots of demand for offices. Excellent. So, over here, that's kind of like not what I wanted to do. What was that? Dang it. And then, all of that too, yeah? Looking alright. Looking alright. I'm just happy that we get to see the buses go on this road. Because they can't actually stop on it, even though it's made directly for them. That's such a silly... You're not using the bus lane, dude! There's a bus lane for you! What's going on? Oh. That is ridiculous. Not even using the bus lane. Can your town get destroyed by riots and house fires and earthquakes? I don't know if there's like a disasters feature. I don't think there is. I tend to turn those off when I play a game like this. I think yeah, fire you definitely can. Riots I don't think is a thing. Yeah, anyway, let's get all of this right here now filled in. Gonna go in for the big mix of the two types around here. And that is pretty much all of that zoned now. So that entire area is zoned. Apparently we still need tons more commercial. And is it me or is the traffic looking okay-ish? I think the changes we just made were for the best. Yeah, that's not bad. So this little area here, this junction, definitely needs sorting out. In fact, it's kind of weird, but I think if I reverse the direction of the first one. Oh yeah, it needs a bit more tweaking than that, I guess. Okay, I see what to do here now. I see what to do. I think. Oh, dang it. Noises in the ear, Waldog. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. And Skyfighter ZX, thank you for 4 months. Saying hello, X. Hope you're doing great. Haven't been able to catch your streams lately, but never saw this game. But it looks like fun. Cool. This is an amazing game. I guess if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. I thought everyone knew about City Skylines. Dang. So like one going like that is good, but then the off-road is like here to there, basically, is what I realised. So let's start with that. Can we lower it? This is where it's going to like be a pain to make it look good. However, we did learn a minute ago with this thing you can kind of make them look a little bit better if you click in the right spots. So that's halfway decent. The only problem is I really do need it to be a lot shorter. So let's come back to the beginning. See, the problem is I'm trying to bring it close to the road when really it probably needs to come out to about there first. Okay, and it needs to go down a touch. Try that again. That's slick. Okay, that's a nice exit now, and then should be pretty in flow. You know, there's not a lot of hard turns. And the next one is to come out of that space. See, look at this. And I'm pretty sure it's got nowhere to go. Yikes. Okay, so let's try moving this thing. I'm going to tuck that in, and then tuck that one in too. It gives me a bit more space to work with this. Okay, what's it snapping to? It says it's too slow. The slope isn't good. Then we're going to have like no supports. How are we going to do this, eh? Right, let's get a little bit hacky with it and move it. And then maybe give it a bit of bends. That's definitely a bit much, isn't it? God, it's so close. This is where we need the road anarchy. What's the hotkey for road anarchy? That's what I need to know. That's the only way I'm going to do that. There's too much... Oh! Or... Dang. I mean... That's pretty close. Maybe I could have it go over the taxi rink. Like, have it go to here-ish. It collides with that building, doesn't it? Control A apparently is the way. Thank you. Let's give it a try. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Nor is A. Oh! Hello. It destroys a path in the process, but I can live with that. So, this thing needs to be lowered. That thing needs a bit more curve. Maybe as does the original one. Hello? Am I moving it? No, I don't seem to be able to select that right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, I don't think you click the line. I think you just sort of click anywhere. Just about works. Dang, that's much nicer, isn't it? Let's resume. Could probably do with a couple of height tweaks here and there. And there you go. Much better. Much, much better. And the traffic has improved. Right, we said earlier that we should look at different spots in the city, just up close, right? I think I'm going to stand for a little bit as well. F. Erie says, streaming for about 2 hours now. Has there been any water food breaks for everyone? I'm going to have a water... I don't need a food break, but a water break. You don't need to eat every 2 hours. I haven't eaten since about 4:30 yesterday, which would put me at 15 hours? No, 17 hours. Mmm. Mmm. Ah, some good water that is. Okay, the fact that they're like, there's 3 of them all close together, not so great, but then they kind of look like intentional. I like that, that's good. Now, if we look at our demands and we open up this thing, you can clearly see that the issue is the commercial again. And I don't really know what to do about that. I don't want to repurpose anything down here. We kind of designated this space for it, and that's that. I could actually repurpose a tiny bit, like maybe this stuff and that little block. Maybe even all of that actually. Yeah, let's just do the repurposing. It's a bit of a pain, but we kind of set it out that way. Do I have to right-click it first and then do that? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to add a fair bit more commercial right alongside our roads. I guess I could do that over here as well in a ways. Maybe just at the front. Certainly sort that out. Just do that for now. Then everyone should shimmy around a little bit. Dang, oh. Starting to look good over here, isn't it? This elevated road is definitely nice. Definitely nice to have in the city. Right, let's look at the traffic again. Traffic's okay-ish. I think the bus lines helped. It's not good over here. No, there is. Let's run through the metrics. Okay then, so we need another recycling centre. Just gonna... Oh, is that it? Waste transfer facility. Oh, okay. What is this thing? Anyway, I'm going to build another recycling centre or two. Okay, healthcare's good, death care. Health is alright, maybe not for the elders. I think building stuff like saunas helps a little bit too. We'll go ahead and find a spot for a couple. Okay, then that seems to be okay-ish. Should probably put one of these somewhere in the area. And the education... Now, why are they red when there's a university there? I don't know. Yeah, alright. All the metrics look okay-ish. We've got dead people problems. We need another one of these in the area. Let's just use a bit of unused land there. That increases the park rating. Our income is still pretty solid as well. So the way we're spending our money is good. Right, and now while we got an overview of the city here, or this part of it, I'm going to nip to the loo. Tim Tall Guy, thank you for 25 months. Greatly appreciated, my dude. Don't I have a button for this? I think I got a button for this for when I go away. Oof. Right. Right. I'll be right back. The oh god! Just knocked over a bottle of water. The don't worry, the lid was on. Okay, don't get panicked. The view of the city here is just lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, apparently there is a natural disasters DLC. Yeah, that would really like not be appealing to me. Because I like the city to be alive and not struck by disaster. The death wave is starting. Yeah, the death waves, they're often related to like city expand. Oh my god. The timing of city expansions. Right. Oh yeah, didn't we have like yeah, we had some water issues too. I forgot to address those. In previous playthroughs, like we made the areas where you have these sort of things look really interesting. This time though, couldn't be bothered, and that means that we got the Poop River. Or the Poop Ocean. Right. It's very, very weird looking. Oh yeah, we've probably got the money to buy even more land as well now. Look at this thing, it's awesome. Have I paused it? I paused it. A little bit of traffic comes through this way, that's cool to see. I did also want to put some monuments here in the middle. That might be one. Feel like you need another little IT cluster in this spot for that. It's just too tall. That's the thing with most of these actually, is they're all really tall. Potentially have that one there. I'm gonna put that one there. Defo needs another little cluster, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and make that. So pretty much anything leading into this area will be part of that. Right. Then we need, actually no, we need to stay in there, go to this. Right, and they should start repurposing themselves. And we will also grab this. What's annoying about using this tool is it changes like each time when you drag it. Just get the whole area done. Yeah, look, see, just... What? What is going on? Don't want that bit there though, right. And we're going to have some higher rises around it. That should make it look cool. What are you complaining about, you? Not enough educated workers. Ugh. I do try. We probably need like a connection now from here to there. Right? So that all the residential workers have connections to the different work areas. Now I do have a metro line and I've never really messed around with... Actually no, I think you can add junctions pretty easily, right? So if we had a junction here come across and end up just right over here, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So that's a metro track, yeah, it's above ground. Okay, now it's underground. Kind of weird. Let's go zoom out a bit further. Yeah, we kind of want it coming through like that. That being said, it's got to avoid that underground bit. And the station is right there. I think that would then connect it to that. And I guess we also want metro station somewhere here. I think I'm just going to put the one in this area. What's a nice accessible spot? Probably near a bus stop makes sense. So I think I'm going to put it right there. So then from here, we'll have it go off in that direction. Over to there, right? Cool. Now we make a new line. This is the fun bit. So this line will go over here and down to this one. How does it get all the way back? I'm just wondering. It's got to go around all of that. I don't think it can technically get back to the beginning. Oh, it can. Does it just stop and go in reverse? Okay, so where are we? We're down here. Did it just disappear? No, I've added... Wait, what's going on with these lines? I feel like my line just disappeared. I'm really confused. Let's open up the metro. Okay, I am not seeing very well what's going on there. It does that, says Icy Penguin. Okay. So occasionally it'll just goof out on me. Right. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to add a track. From here to there. So, like, if I tell it to come straight back here... Oh, it literally just stops and goes back. Right. Okay, so that's very good to know, because that means that I can... add the stop there, here, here, and here, and then bring it all the way back to the beginning. Although it maybe on the way back it should have dropped off here again. So I want to drag. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, there you go. So it stops off there twice. Good. Very good. And again, wow, our income is up to 22,000. If that's a good sign of us doing well, then I'll take it, because, I mean, the traffic's always going to be bad there. But we're making a difference by adding some public transport. We need to do a public transport analysis. We need to, like, sit somewhere in the city and watch stuff happen as well. Let's do that right now. Oh, look at that. Look, there's people cycling and walking and getting hit by cars. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. Look at that police car. He almost ran someone over. Sphinx STO, thank you for 21 months. And Becca, thanks for gifting a sub to Short Insomniac. Very much appreciated. Be sure to say thanks in chat. Shorty. I'm going to call you Shorty. Alright. Biff Alice says, this game is so easy money-wise, it's not really a factor of you doing well. But you're doing quite nice in my opinion. My memory of it was that it always seemed to just level out. Like, you can make a bunch of bad decisions. What are these buildings? Like, they're just oddly, like, parallel and opposite. You can make bad decisions in this game, and then obviously have poor negative, but, like, you can make a lot of good decisions and get it positive. I feel like the general layout that I've done, separating the areas, not adding tons of junctions to the motorway, works pretty well. Gets your income up, but I feel like you never really like continuously ascend. It always feels like you hit these weird plateaus, or not plateaus. Like it always averages out, and you just do all right. But then again, I'm no expert. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy even more land. Do I have to rotate and then click on this thing? Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, it goes further off in that direction than the other way, doesn't it? So it could be that it goes quite far left to right as well. Let's now buy up a little more in this direction. How much money do I have? Oh my god! It's costing too much money! Because the price is starting to really jump. Okay, that'll have to do me for now. But it means I can zoom out and move around further too. Not bad, eh? Right, well, looking over here, none of that's expanding. What we probably need is more residential. I'm going to go ahead and let's bring that out of underground view. Hey, do that. I'm going to have a secondary little area there. Pretty close to the road, unfortunately. In fact, one of the things that we can do to increase the land value is upgrade all of these so they've got sound barriers. The residents will appreciate that, I tell you. I wonder if the power is naturally connected across there yet. To do that it might. Oh, it has. So we can get rid of those hideous power lines. There you go. And then we can do that as well. There really is nowhere left to expand. Our work here is kind of done. What happened over here? Should be that. Hey, you should stream this kind of more often. I did some working out and it's better in more countries than your normal stream time. What do you mean by that? I mean, I've got 800 peeps tuning in. Thank you everyone for coming by. Appreciate it. I mean, I guess everyone's watched a lot of Stone Block lately, so having something different is kind of cool to tune in for, right? God, I love just looking at the city. There's all these things you can do. So this was going to be expanded for residential over here, although I kind of gave up on it. But we can probably just add the extra 2 blocks and maybe that as well for now. These bits here would be higher density as well. Maybe push that a little further along. Oh, there's some bits here that aren't zoned either. It's kind of weird. Got no water, mate. Here you have. How are we doing on power? Oh god. Add more, add more. So yeah, somewhere we want to build like a little geothermal setup. I reckon we could take to one of these islands and what do we need? Another commercial spot. It's so annoying having so much commercial. I mean, I guess we're going to have to expand off in this direction. We can use this roundabout to create another couple of areas. But over here, I think I like the idea of having a road that comes across to this island. Oh, I totally goofed that up, didn't I? There you go. Yeah, have a road that comes over to this island and use some of the building tools to create like a geothermal station. And in terms of how the city is laid out, the best place to get a road across, not really sure in terms of it looks. Oh, and also how is like building on here going to work? So let's put down a couple of roads. It needs something else on here. It needs like geothermal, and maybe we can put like recycling and stuff over here and have it as like a utilities island. So like I can put a road here. I think I want to pause this now. And I can also go into this screen. This is it. This is it right here. No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that right there. It's something else. Is it this one? Aha! Found it. So here... Right, this stuff, it doesn't attach to roads. Okay. Alright, let's demolish the road then and look at it without that. So it's for doing things like that. Okay, and I don't know what looks best here, but like maybe it seems to have some limitations. Can you curve this too? Interesting. I really remember attaching roads to this, I've got to say. Go nuclear if it exists, says Ardenese. I think it does. I think nuclear exists in this, right? Ooh. What do we think of that, peeps? I don't like the idea of having it all the way around the island. But having it in certain places kind of looks cool. Let's see if roads attach. I'm so sure that you could, like... Yeah, there seems to be some sort of alignment taking place here. There you go. Now, what if that were a bigger road? And, do we have any, like, special technical roads? What are these? Medium... Oh, that looks like it. Dang. Some industry road going on here. So yeah, it looks like we have the ability to put a road right alongside this. And then that can have a bridge. Dang, interesting looking bridge. So that would be like the obvious connecting spot. But in terms of what's gonna... I mean, really not much is gonna be used off of this unless we start adding a load of industry on the island. I feel like here might be a better intersection to bring it across. Okay, I think what I want to do is remove that, bring this out a tile. To about, oh, pause, to about there. And then try again with this bridge. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. Yeah, I think that's the better spot to put it. What do you think? That's the better spot. And then I think I'm going to ditch this. And then ditch all of that. And construct it from this perspective. I think I want to focus on using this corner. So let's get in there with the thing we were using a minute ago. This, yeah. Can I use the... No, I can't use the height controls on this. Okay, I like that, but I think here it needs to be closer out to the water. which I don't really seem to have too much control with. Then we got like a bit of height disparity coming on. So going back to that road, if it'll let us build through that. Yeah, see that just looks absolutely icky. But if we use absolutely icky, if we use this tool, right, now we're taking control, peeps. We're taking control of the environment. See, now it looks way more interesting. Or we could elevate it up. So it's like you got... actually, what if we went... no, don't do that. What if we went this way about it? It definitely don't look right to do that down this end. Like, it needs to level out. Because we want to build on the opposite side, and I think it might... maybe it won't give us issues. Okay, let's go build a geothermal station around here. Right, yeah, so it's got issues with the slope, but not there. So we're pretty much forced to then raise it up. But, you know, it looks kind of cool actually, doesn't it? I don't know if this has like a height value where you could level them all the same. That would be kind of cool if you could. And the cliff looks very bizarre there. Very bizarre. So I think we'll go with something like that. Right, I just realised that there's probably a small equivalent to this, isn't there? Yep. Small industry road. Can that go under there? It can. And then maybe we get another barrier in here, although it might collide. Let's find out. So I can put a bit more there. Can't just wing it out into the water. Can I curve it? Like, that's not cool either. Alright, I'm gonna do... that's a bit more than I built, isn't it? Oh, I tell you what, I could probably use the move it tool on that. Yep. And then... aha! Oh. What if I use the up down on this? Wow. I can manipulate it like that. Well, in that case, what I actually want to do is probably... I don't know. I think that'll do. Anyway, I like all of that. I think maybe just a couple of adjustments over here. Right, so now we want our geothermal facilities in the area. Ooh, what's that thing? Solar updraft. That would probably look cool on this island. Oh, and look, there's nuclear power. Sweet. So yeah, we can sort of build these things spaced out a little bit. I'm going to put the first one there. Switch to the road building. Ah, look at this. All of our messing around has created like a ditch, but we can adjust that later on. That worked out kind of nice. Build another one on the opposite side. Back to the roads. Same thing again. It kind of looks nice actually how they're like recessed down like that. Now I want to build two more here. But I don't think the angle's right for that, so maybe we build just another two like that. Right, now there's also something in this game called ploppable, like ploppable asphalt, I think it's called. I don't know if I have that installed, but I should be able to change the terrain below it. Maybe it's in here. What is this? No! No! Get rid of it! I don't want an earthquake! Trash news! What is this thing? Is it like a tiny little sign? Dang. If you want to go that ham on detail. Put a barrel down there if I wanted to. Light. Oh, that might be it. Ground tiles. Hello. What's this? These are arrows. So I can just add random arrows if I wanted to. Aha! What's this? Yeah, that's... I'm not sure if that's the right kind of size for what we want to do. What happens if I want to demolish that? Okay, it becomes a little asset. So... It's kind of not how I remember using it. I want more of a paintbrush experience. Yeah, I got loads of old school assets here that I used before. And I think now what you want is more of a paintbrush. Ah. Oh. I think just for the sake of having like some uniqueness, let's go with that. Only sand though. Can I right click to undo? Yeah, okay. Let's see how that works. Oh, do you know what else might look really cool around here? Is like having some elevated footpaths. Okay, they're gonna have to be taller than that, at which point they would no longer be cool, would they? I really don't know what that would do or why it would be there, but I like the idea of having like several layers of elevation. Okay, one thing that I'll do is get the power to the city. Okay, slight technical detail. So we'll have this thing right alongside that. I thought I had paused the game, but I haven't. I don't know why I thought I paused it. It's been running. What else can we put in this area to make it look good, chat? Come on. Gonna need your help here. There needs to be... Oh, didn't we say recycling could go over here? Bushes? Bushes? A huge warehouse would look good. Yeah, like things like this, the waste processing complex. There's also... What on earth is all this stuff? There are warehouses! Oh! A fence yard for storing goods and products. A warehouse has 3 different operating modes. Fill, empty, balance, and default. Isn't this like part of a whole other layer of management in the city? Because I could build a warehouse and turn it off. So I'd just be investing the money, really. Oh, wow. Yeah. Warehouses on this island are going to look... Dang. I want to put it right there. The only thing is, I feel like... That's not the way the road network here is going to work, right? Because you've got this big double. Maybe I could downgrade it. What happens if we downgrade it to single? Wouldn't that disconnect? Okay, that ruined everything. It ruined everything that we've done so far. So no. Oh! Look at what it did there! That can actually be double under there. I'm going to keep that then. Dang it. It looks so good. I think I might need to do that. Yep. Take that, computer game. I've got cheats. Right, much better. God, the way the camera bobs is a bit annoying. I feel like this one here probably needs to be a bit more level. Yeah, it gets a bit janky around the front here, but I think we'll embrace that. Okay, so now this road is going to go... Oh, let's turn off that. Like, it's going to follow that. This one will do something similar. Okay, and now we're going to go build a big old badass warehouse. It's the fulfillment center. That's the real reason I'm playing this game, so my citizens can fulfill themselves and feel like they've contributed to society in some way by running around and weeing in bottles all day. Okay, so we'll turn that off because I don't know how to do that at all. Its placement is kind of alright. I feel like I'm going to have to mess with this road a little bit. Let's pull that up just a tiny bit. That one a lot more. And then get quite the uphill. Yeah, like that. That's not bad, is it? Oh, it looks really nicely placed, actually. Although now we're going to have that little flashing icon on it all the time. I didn't get the joke, says Thinky. Someone hasn't worked in a fulfillment center before. Yeah. Select the node, press Ctrl H, and select which height you need. Ah, I do remember there being a whole height thing. Oh, I don't know what that did, but I noticed something down here just appeared or changed, or... Have I not noticed all of that before? No, pressed M. Anyway. Anyways. We're going to put... Oh, God, we need to skip the night. We need more things happening in this area. Technically, this is running. So there could be traffic coming here, but there isn't. So I feel like we want to see traffic moving around. We'll put in all of these warehouses, but when it comes to trash, I'm very tempted by that one. That sounds like it goes to a different building. Waste transfer facility. The waste transfer facility uses garbage trucks to collect and temporarily store garbage. Stored waste can be picked up by the waste transfer trucks from the waste processing complex. So that's like an intermediary gap with this thing. Now this says that it recycles. So this can't work without the other ones. It's also mad expensive. I worry this might start to chew away. Like that one's just $2.40 a week, but it would look seriously cool. Yeah, and where do I want to build it exactly? I think we're gonna have to invest in more of those barrier things to make the island feel a bit more robust. Or something. It's hard to do all of that at night as well. X, where are we with the football stadiums? Oh yeah, I was going to do that and then didn't. Don't know if I really liked it once I saw them in game. Kind of like the idea of maybe that just turning into a regular old road going across there, I don't know. Recycling centres would be a lot easier to work with. But that looks so cool. Let's get one of these roads off the back of this again. Here comes the sun. So, I'm going to put a recycling centre here. And the other side of it, that massive thing. God, it looks so cool, doesn't it? I'm going to turn it off, though. Right, I think we need a bigger road, or the bigger road, coming out to here somewhere. Right, let's investigate using this old thing again, wherever it is. The barrier, whatever we're calling it. Managed to lose track of where it is in all of this. Here we go. Oh, no, we're on a straight line. Shoreline required. We didn't have that problem with this earlier. Okay, that's kind of looking alright. Not really sure where I want to put this now. I kind of like the idea of it coming into here and then going across. That's why we need that anarchy set up. That would be perfect right now. In fact, can't I just do this? Ha! Oh! What have I done? Okay. Can I... Somewhere, there is like 1 pixel. Yeah, it looks kind of awful, doesn't it? But then I can do that. That's exactly what I wanted, was just that. So, when it comes to building now on that space, I'm going to guess... Yeah, it doesn't like it, but that's fine. Okay, then our double road can, like, link up with that. Then I think it probably wants to turn into a single road. Maybe a road across here, or maybe not. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, they need water over here, dang. The geothermal plants don't, I guess. So, more warehouses, more recycling is what we've got to put in this area. I wonder if any of these other things had something we could do. No, just the warehouses. Or fish. Something to do with fish. Production chains. What is this? Okay, I ain't got time for that. We're here to build warehouses. So we built the big one. Built the second. Third, and what's that? A warehouse yard? Right, turn all of these off. Because they cost money. And then get a couple of recycling centres in. Peeps! Other ideas for what could go on the utility island? Let me know in chat. A harbour! Mmm! That could be something that goes over here. Metro station. I don't think we need to hook it up to traffic in any way, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of people coming here to work. But I like the idea of hooking it up with the... The only problem is that we might then create like a cargo connection where it wants to bring it over here. And I guess maybe I could make like a road that connects those two together. So where would that be? Would it be in here? Ship. Harbour. Cargo harbour. Cargo hub. And ferries. Yeah, so this will bring goods in and out of the city. Right, and I wanted to put it on this side, which kind of sucks how there's like that one line. Cannot connect to route. Can I add a route? Seems a bit mean. That I can do that. That's good. That one there. Then it's probably good there, but things are in the way. And then when we just come around the corner, it looks like it should be alright, but it's not. Airport, says MJ Anonymous. Airport would be kind of crazy to put there, yeah. Might be the wrong move to make in terms of like traffic and stuff though. See, that looks to me like that should work. But it don't like it. That's annoying that the route isn't configurable. Oil refinery? I don't even know how to build one of those. Too shallow water, that's probably it, yeah. We've got a couple of recycling things in here. What's that one? Post office! Water treatment. Oh yeah, there could be water related things here. Here we go. Inland water treatment. So that sounds like something that reduces... Oh my god, there's so much. Eco Advanced Inland Water Treatment Plant. Dang. Oh, this is all looks like stuff that look good in this area. Pumping service. Freshwater outlet. Huh. Yeah, I totally got to build a couple of these things in here. Maybe off of that one on this side. That looks a bit ugly there, doesn't it? That one looks okay. I feel like we'd have a bunch of these. This road's kind of awkward for that shape. And that. Maybe not so much those things. I'm going to add these somewhere. We get 2 in? No. Ah. The layout of these things isn't too good, is it? Right, and I guess they need pipes too. I've never done the heating pipe thing in this game yet either. Oh yeah, what about that? Large water tower? Doesn't look that interesting actually. Right, that needs to be hooked up to that, It also puts those buildings just under it. Cool. Right, let's resume playing the game now. And I could adjust the road here a little bit, I just realised. Height of it looks a bit messed up. Joe P. Bond, thank you for 12 months, a whole year right there. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time as we work on our industrial island. So now we can get rid of these. I don't know if there's like a crazy catch-up time or something, but just looking at that there. Looks like our geothermal is doing its thing. And we probably need more of them for the whole city. So back to the power. We could add a solar thing over here as well, right? I'm going to add Maybe 2 more. And they look a bit silly the way they're raised up. That's alright though. Okay, we're going to get the smaller industrial road stuff now. There you go. That's a nice connection. And what about that solar panel power? I'll have one on the island too. It's all a bit of like a cluster of stuff now. Hey, we've got traffic coming in. Oh, I like this area. It's cool. Oh, it might also one day have a link across there. I don't know. Anyway, these things probably need to be relocated to this island, right? Now, what if we put them all... Yeah, it looks a bit rough. We'll make it work. And do we have another noise? Osaka78, thank you for 52 months. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you for your support. Right, so there's no water over here. Now there is. And we've got a nice little bit of traffic moving across. That's good, that's good. Right, that can start to sort itself out. Then over in this area, I'm going to get rid of that geothermal, because that's probably over the top. God, the warehouses look seriously good. I just wish those little icons weren't there. I'd say the layout of the whole thing looks pretty impressive. Right, let's go check out what's going on. So water availability needs a bit of a boost. This is something we could actually move over to that island. Yeah, that might work with the barrier thing. Well, there might be a way to hook it up to those. In fact, they look like they sit on them, so we're probably definitely going to do something with that. Okay then. Power. Power's the other one. Loads of power. Get rid of these things. They cost money. Okay, so let's go back to... Is it this? Oh, it's night time again. Gosh. There's also that one, which is I think the like inland equivalent, right? Can't even see that. Yeah, that doesn't sit on top of it. It does mess with the land height though. That's interesting. So what we want to do is on this ridge here, we want to have a whole bunch of them lined up. Therefore, that road's probably going to come all the way down here. That doesn't look very good at all. Yeah, it wants to be on the shoreline, and the shoreline ain't gonna look so good. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit extra at each of the ends, so we can do something like that. Ah! I really need to be able to undo that. I guess I'm gonna have to rebuild it. Yep, there it is. Cool. Right, use the move tool. It's got some funkiness going on. I can't even see. I can't even see a thing. Saying pineapples belong on pizza is like saying a wheelchair belongs in spaghetti. Yeah, those two things are totally comparable because, you know, I can digest a wheelchair, but I can't digest a pineapple. Completely fair comparison. You know, I can't be bothered with getting all uppity about food, even if it's just for fun. Hey, I'll eat anything. I'm hungry. I really want to try kiwi on pizza. Okay, I like the way actually it tails off at the end there. Ah, there you go. Now that looks like a rather intentional little build, doesn't it? Maybe that corner's a tad high. Good, cool. So when we go here, there's an eco option. Oh, that's the outlet. That's not the pump. I thought it was the pump. So if we look at where we get the water from, we'd be fine to get it from there. Then we'd have to pump it out on the opposite side or something. So I think that's the only option. Water pumping station and water drain pipe. That's an outlet and a treatment plant. So I'm pretty sure when it comes to getting water in, this is your only option. So we'll put one right in the middle. Okay, now how many have we got over here? We got 6. So for the long term, let's put... This thing might not be big enough for the long term. Now, is that amazing? I think that's amazing. Let's go ahead and hook it up with the water pipes. Then let's see if we can fit a small road directly behind it. Oh, it looks like it has some sort of grid attachment or something. That kind of does it. And then maybe we can shorten those roads a little bit. That one just seems to be slightly the wrong length. Also, okay, that's one big bit, so I need to move that to about here. Bring the height down significantly. Right, we'll go ahead and not worry too much about this, I think. Just get a nice, simple... I'll move it away even further. Yeah. Okay, now, because we're using the cheaty move it tool, can I bring that up real close? I can kind of bring it right to the path. Huh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's now grab this. Oh yeah, got to turn off the move it tool and go there. Pretty slick. We now no longer need these. Peeps, the time has absolutely whizzed by today. When the music stops, that means I've got to get off. And I got to say, the last hour just went by like no one's business. Okay, we'll also demolish these unnecessary connections. And let's take a step back at what we did today. We built this little industrial island over here. That was not part of the plan, and it ended up being really cool. We expanded this massive area, which is yet to fill out, but seems to be doing well. Actually, it kind of looks like maybe it did fill out. And so if we stream this again, I'll probably expand over in this space. I was going to do Skyblock tomorrow, but maybe if y'all want to see like a part 2, we could do some more. Caesar, what for? It says, wow, you're not kidding, time flew by. It did, didn't it? It absolutely flew by. Let's do a poll just to get a rough idea. I want to still doing my sky block. Tomorrow's stream. I mean, I reckon it's going to heavily lean based on the audience, but stone block or cities skylines. You get a vote. All right. Seems like quite a few of you want more of this. If we do come back tomorrow, I think what I'd like to do is finish on like rounding out this space of the island and this space. Wow, that's a lot actually, although part of that is a mountain. That way we'll be able to like really kind of look at this like a finished little project perhaps. Let's go view those results. The vote is still on and it's massively in favour of City Skylines, so yeah, well, okay, we'll do City Skylines tomorrow. How about that? Cole says, is he just trolling with Skyblock now, or is he actually mixing it up all the time? No, I mean Sky. Oh, am I saying Skyblock? Oh God, you know how my brain is. Jeez, Stone Block. Yeah, that one. God, what a wally. What a wally. Another morning stream, X. Yeah, it'll be a morning stream tomorrow. Maybe a bit later of a start or earlier. I don't know. I kind of want it to turn to daytime right now. City Skylines have won with 90% of the vote, so we'll do that again tomorrow, peeps. Derp! Oh, go on then. You get your one little derp. Oh, look at that animation. Oh, dopamine in my brain. I feel so happy now. Oh, you better feel happy. Look at that beautiful view. Isn't there like an F1 type mode? I really want an F1. Like in Minecraft. Like right now. But I don't know how to do it. What's that button? I'm pressing all the F keys now. That might be a bad idea. Oh God! I'm debugging the output! Not again! Right, let's get rid of that. Tab, someone says. Tab is not it. I'm definitely pressing tab. Bottom right. Aha! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Okay, if we were to need a thumbnail. Feel like just there. Right, now I have to take the screenshot with the keyboard. And that's it. We're going to wrap it up right there, peeps. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. Your support is always appreciated over here. Thank you to all my patrons, the mods, the people gifting the subs. We will now go do a riggedy raid. And we'll look for someone in the City Skylines community. How about that? If you want more Skylines, stick around. Obviously, hit that follow button. God, have you not done that? What? Jeez. Okay, and in order to do the raid, I need to get this thumbnail off of my clipboard. So I'm going to just start it up in a sec. God, this is such a professional outro. Okay, there we go. That's that done. I will now be raiding Pinka Panda. So just setting it up for you. Okay. There it is. Wonderful. Right. Hit that follow button, hit the raid button, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.